Good morning. This May 1st, 2019, hot and muggy. So today I was just wanting to do a little bit of an unboxing of Melee and Wizard from Steve Jackson Games. These integrate with the Fantasy Trip, obviously. The Fantasy Trip is a RPG, not a full RPG like we think of it now, but more of an early RPG from the old pre-D&D Redbox days, where RPGs and war games had not made a split. Now the split's pretty pronounced, but yeah, they were still pretty much kind of the same deal. I mean, not totally, but sort of in the same line, and Melee came out in '77 from Metagaming, designed by Steve Jackson, and Wizard in '78. They're both not RPGs by any stretch of the imagination. The skirmish games, one involving, fighting, fighting in an arena with swords and axes and so on, and the other one, fighting between magicians using magic and whatnot. And they eventually did integrate and fold into a role-playing system that Metagaming put out. The Fantasy Trip had different modules. So Steve Jackson Games, recently the rights fell back to Steve Jackson after I think 35 years of the licenses not being with him. So he has produced the whole Fantasy Trip. And this is what really interested me. I'm definitely more of a war gamer than an RPGer. So, and this package, look at that. It's just the old school package of, VHS cassette top package, the pocket game package, the pocket games that all war gamers are familiar with. They got into wargaming in the early 80s because this is what we lived for. I mean, we had these. These were a smart thing they did. They're not flawless games, but they're good games. It's a smart thing that companies did. Metagaming, then later Steve Jackson. Other companies did the same thing. TSR had a line of pocket games because you could just take them and play them wherever. That's really the only reason I played games like Ogre, and because I could take them with me and play them, at school when I was supposed to be in chess club. So I just want to do an unboxing of this. You see, it's a plastic package, the pocket game, two great games, one classic package. Yeah. So let's open it up. Let's see what's in there. Let's get this open. Yeah, that's a nice plastic case. Nice plastic case to take around with you. Decent artwork. Reminds you of those old, some of those, the art on Metagaming games and so on. Let's open her up. Well, no tabs. Well, it's a box that doesn't open easily for sure. Let's see if we can get her. There we go. There we go. So we got dice. I have three dice. Probably my least important part of any game. Got a baggie for your counters, I'm assuming. Melee book. How many pages we got here? Look at that artwork. That's decent, cool, old school artwork there. Might be pretty much a reprint of the old book for Melee. Don't know. I'd have to dig my old Melee out if I still have it. Look at that. Fantasy Fighters. Got a little bit, so 24 pages. Nice, easy book for Melee. What else do we got here? Wizard reference pages. Spell table. That's great. That's cool. That's cool. Depending on what your definition of cool is. There's the rules to Wizard. How many pages have we got in Wizard? And again, 24 pages. Let's see the artwork there. Yeah, that's dragon. Okay, and looks like a map. Map encounters there. So this is a map to Melee.